What is up, guys, and welcome to episode number 11 of Rowett's Road to Birmingham. It's a ding-dong derby. We got Wolves. They haven't had a good season so far compared to what they'd have been expecting and what they're doing in real life. They're in 15th place, scored 17 goals and conceded 19. Blues, on the other hand, we're 7th. We've scored 25 goals and conceded 23. So we're slightly better off. We face Wolves. Here we go. Birmingham City going to this match with every chance of walking away with something. We hope so, but slight favourites Wolves. It's only because it's up Wolves. And then Nikola Zigic, the man of the moment, the man we've been discussing, he points out Michael Jacobs as a Wolves player to watch. He'll be playing on the left-hand side most probably, and he is a bit of a baller himself. Zigic, on the other hand, we did have the straw poll. It was 60-40 in favour of keeping Maynard. The only issue is that Zigic, you can't sign him until January, A, because of the funds, B, because we can't get rid of Maynard. So Maynard has got himself a chance to shine until January if he gets a chance to play. Of course, Clayton Donaldson's been playing well. We like him. Could do scoring a few more goals, Clayton, but he has scored 2 in 5. So, and the 3 appearances, so 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 appearances and 2 goals. So we could do with a bit of a better return off him. But he's still finding his feet, and I do believe in him. So Zigic, we are going to offer a trial, see if he'll accept that and go from there. So we got the pre-match press conference. Will you be changing the team for such a big match? 1 or 2 slight adjustments. Given the history between the two teams, the incredible hunger for Birmingham fans to get one over on the Wolves fans, trying to keep the boys focused on the tactical side, that's the main thing. It sounds like you might be worried that Dave Jones is handling the occasion better than you. No, not at all. I think the nerves in this Dave. We'll go with that one. Who do you think are favourites to be relegated? Well, Wolves don't look like they're going to be relegated. We don't like so. It's an absolutely ridiculous question from Sky Sports, but you know, how much are you affected by the pressure of a big match against such bitter rivals, Wolves? Expected before the game. It's a massive fixture. Have you had to speak to the team and remind them it's important not to get embroiled in the temperatures and that? Our best chance is winning with 11 players. Against David Davis. He's not going to get a warm welcome, is he? But as long as he does his job, we're not going to talk about Will Packwood, although I think Will Packwood will be starting. I like Will Packwood, and he's been playing well this season. Excuse me. Let's have a look. We'll get Packwood. Oh, he's injured, that's a problem. So, no, he's not going to play then, if he's slightly feeling it. We've got Cottrell, who's out, so that looks like we're going to have Duffy and Shinnie. Yeah, that looks nice. McLeod, Davis, Spearing. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a solid lineup we've got at the moment. I mean, in terms of what we've been doing schedule-wise, we've lost, drew, won, lost. So we could really do with like a decent result away at Wolves. We're on the box, so that surely should show some incentive. Hoping to avoid nerves. Jones wary of Rowett's mind games. Mind games? Zigic going on trial. Let's read what rubbish is he chatting. Where is it here? Where is it? So much gets said these days in the press. It's difficult to take anything with face value. It wouldn't surprise me at all if Gary was just trying to play mind games with me, particularly the strength of feeling between the set of two fans. Well, I don't really understand what I've said. Okay. Really confused about what I've said there. I probably wasn't looking when I was in the press conference. But hey ho, he can get over it, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be alright. We've got Zigic on trial, that's a nice thing to have. He can, we'll make him available for the under-21s. He can play for them in the reserves type team, see how he does. And then that gives us a chance to assess his performance as well. I mean, I am happy to sign Zigic back, but Maynard, is he the better player? That is the question. In real life, actually, it's come out today that Blues might actually be looking at getting Zigic back. He's kind of in the same situation. He's on trial because we've got Gary Rowett, but obviously he knows what Nikola Zigic brings to the table. The only thing is the stumbling block is his wages, which I think he's willing to negotiate on them. So let's have a look at these. Holler claims October Player of the Month. You've got McLeod. Oh yeah, well done McLeod. He's won Player of the Young Player of the Month. I think that is. Is that Young Player of the Month? Yeah, Young Player of the Month. And he deserved. I think he's won another one actually, which didn't show. And Shinnie's free kick, that scream that went in off the bar, he's won goal of the month. So players have had a pretty good month, but in terms of us, we haven't had the best month. Let's have a look. So McLeod has actually won 2 out of the 3, and then Will Hughes won the other one. So McLeod's obviously got to be up there with signing of the season. He's played really well. I mean, this month he scored 4 and played 4, scored 2. We have a look at his history. Here, look, he played for Rangers for years and years and years, and then we signed him up, and he's been nuts, really. He scored 5 goals from that midfield position. He's not in a majorly advanced position in that midfield either, but he gets forward, gets in areas, and he does create things, so that's the main thing. So here we go, on the box, away against Wolves. Absolutely massive game. Let's have a look at some of the... Dikho is going to start. We'll go to the Wolves team if we can find a way to get to Wolves. Wolves team selection. Is this their selected squad? Because Sako's suspended, so no, it's not. But Sako suspended is big for us. Kevin McDonald and James Henry are out, so they're 2 big bonuses. Dikho's back. I assume he'll play. He's quick, isn't he? I think that's the main thing. But he's only got 87% fitness. You've got Leon Clark with 81% fitness. Ortega, he's got 85% fitness. I don't like playing players who haven't got the greatest fitness, but that's all good news for us. I mean, you look at our squad then, morale's all high, fitness is all high. So I think our team should just be raring to go for this one. Let's just get into it. And yeah, of course, I haven't mentioned it, but it's obviously going to be a live comm so far. Going to do a big bumper episode for this Ding Dong Derby, and hopefully we can get a positive result out of it, because we could really do with one, and because it's such a massive game. We got a tunnel interview. I guess that's because it's on TV. I don't like ESPN, and I don't like commenting with them. So how much of Boosie's James? I'm focused on what we can do. I should have just no commented it, because I absolutely hate the stupid questions that ESPN seem to ask us. I think it's pretty random, but stay nice and calm in the dressing room. I know we're the underdogs, but go out there and give us a performance. Passionate. I have the faith in Clayton Donaldson, which literally we have showed the faith in Clayton Donaldson, because I've given him the game, even though he hasn't been scoring major goals. But I think he'll be a good player to have up there to try and win the ball, hold it up, and bring hopefully Duffy into play. He's going to be big for us today. We've got the 2 solid. I mean, I like Will Packwood, and I would have probably played him, but it's nice to see, you had a chance to get in there if you could play that diagonal in there, but no. Yeah, Edgar and Doyley are 2 solid, experienced centre-halves, so that's what we're going to be hoping for. It looks like we've got an injury. That's amazing news. It's Shinny, so obviously Damari Gray is the replacement that you'd have thought we could go with, but I think he's just slightly young for the occasion, so we're going to give Maynard his go and put Donaldson out there. Keep with the experience for now, and obviously it gives Nicky Maynard a chance. We've been speaking about him all episode. It gives him a chance with 80 minutes to go in the game to put his stamp down and say, no, you shouldn't be playing Clayton Donaldson, you should be playing me. But we've got through 20 minutes of this Ding Dong Derby, and Wolves get a chance, but it's McLeod who's going to pick this one up. Now, what can you do, son? Keep the ball, finds Clayton Donaldson. I feel so bad on Clayton Donaldson because I've given him a bad rap, but he has had to play out on this right hand side. But here is Davis. Can he find a ball? Spearing. What are you going to do with it, son? Finds Davis again. Oh, there was that little reverse ball in, maybe possibly towards Duffy, but we're playing on the edge here. And Davis, and Blues. It's Davis against his former club. That's embarrassing for Wolves because they let him go on the cheap, thinking he wasn't good enough for them. He's good enough for us because he's played pretty much every game this season, and he's the man to give us the lead in the Ding Dong Derby. Dave Jones is the manager of Wolves, remember, not Kenny Jackett, so he must have got sacked at the early stages of this season. Must have a really poor start, Wolves. But we've had 59% of the possession, and we've actually scored now. And Caddis has got the ball into Maynard, and he's got a penalty. And Maynard has won a penalty. It's important to remember Maynard won the penalty because obviously he's trying to make an impression. And it looks like it's going to be Nicky Maynard who's going to have the confidence to win his pen, step up and take it himself. To be fair, if he's trying to make an impression, he's going the right way about it. Oh no, it's Clayton Donaldson even. Well, I'm chatting absolute rubbish. And Clayton Donaldson's the man who's trying to make an impression. And he scores. And, well, I've made the right decision, I think, by bringing Maynard on instead of Gray. And Donaldson is the man to slot away a penalty. And we're 2-0 up in the derby. Coming into half-time, this couldn't have gone any better. Getting to half-time now, Blues. We have done. And we just need to calm it down or be assertive and just say, keep it up. I don't want him to get complacent. Mitch Hancock has got a slight knock. And you know what, I'm like a bit anal with the old fitness if they're struggling. I want them off. Paul Robinson, he's got experience, so that's what I'm going to go with. You got Davis in that midfield. He's on a booking, but he's also buzzing because he's scored. Let's have a look. We've got Wes Thomas who could come on, Damari Gray who could come on. Obviously, he had the chance earlier, but Grimes is the only one really to shore things up. But we just got to try not to concede. I mean, if we can just hold this out to 60th-ish minute at 2-0, we've had enough possession to possibly build on what we already have. So we're going to keep things the same for now, and that's a long, hopeful ball, and Clark could do well to get anything out of it, and he doesn't. And Maynard, that's a good challenge though. That is a good challenge. And Edgar's missed it, and Dikho, exactly what we didn't want to happen, and it's a good save from Randolph. Randolph with the save. Now, if that had gone in, that would have been the exact start that we didn't want to this second half. Like I said, we've got to try and hold it out to the 60th minute. I'm going to try and, not counter, going to try and control this match from here. And hopefully we can just play with a bit of swag now, pass it about. Try and keep our cool, play Wolves out of the game. They're not in particularly great form themselves. We can play our way back into form. And hopefully find a goal for Maynard. Possibly another one for Clayton Donaldson would be the dream. Duffy hasn't really got involved from what I've seen. It'd be nice to see him get involved from here on in. But we have made it to that 60-minute mark. So there's half an hour to go to protect the 2-0 lead away at Wolves. As long as this game just keeps going like this. I mean, I know I'm having to fill while there's no attacks. But that's exactly what we want, really. The team are seeing it out. They look like they're controlling it. And 15 minutes to go. I might give Damari Gray a go, actually, for Duffy, just because he's been out injured, and then possibly give a lad a go in midfield. No, we've made all our subs now, so just give Damari Gray a go. Passionate. I think there's more to come from you. See what you can show. Go on, son. 10 minutes left. Come on, Blues, just see it out. It's been really nice, actually, because the second half we've done exactly what I've said. I mean, I know it hasn't been great for viewing, but we've actually got a free kick and make it free, which would be a bit embarrassing. Damari Gray finds Nicky Maynard and he gets his goal, and 3-0. We've controlled the game the whole way through, and now Nicky Maynard has scored his 6th of the season, and I haven't really been giving him that good enough praise for what he has been doing. And if I don't know if he scored here, this would be even worse, but it's just going to be the full-time whistle. Just going to be, we'll take that 3-0 emphatic victory away at Wolves. Absolutely delighted, really am. Lloyd Doyley, he played an 8.2. You've got to look at the defence here. We haven't noticed them, and that's got to be an absolutely massive thing. Lewis McLeod, I mean, he's played 9 in midfield just with the assist. And, you've got to go and praise these players. You managed to grab a win against Wolves today. What do you make of the game? It's a great result for us. Ooh, with little throws, and we've gone through. We move back into the playoffs, and now it's starting to get into that sort of close-up zones. From here on out, we are going to play the Wolves the Watford game, but it's not going to be as much of a live com from here on out. So we'll just go in and show you the aftermath of this. Got Andrew Shinney, who he's going to be out for 3 to 4 weeks. The fans are jubilant. McLeod is cream of the crop again. You must be happy with that result, especially influence. How pleased are you with delighted with the result. The result certainly feels a lot sweeter. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not going to get drawn into them stupid comments where it creates a backlash. Could give us momentum. Definitely incentive for him. Happy for David Davis. Absolutely terrific. He's the best player on the pitch. And so we're going to go into less of a live comment now, and we'll skip through to the Wolves game. Absolutely delighted with that though. Brilliant result. So here we are. We skipped through to the Watford game, and there was a lot of praise this week after the Wolves fixture, of course, because there was 3-0 victory there. Horsfield was singing McLeod's praises even, and so did I after the match. But there was some very, very good performances in there. We have got to look at the squad now because Lloyd Doyley will be out for this one because he's obviously on loan from Watford. So he's gonna miss the game. We've got Will Packwood who's gonna come in, play next to David Edgar, and then it's just literally a case of do I play with Donaldson up top and Maynard, or possibly leave Donaldson up front and bring in Damari Gray for the fresh legs, which is what I think I'm gonna do. Maynard probably doesn't deserve to lose his place, to be honest. But I need to keep this squad fresh. Nicky Manor has been playing so well that it's hard to leave him out. But I just feel that with Watford's presence, I want Donaldson up front. So that's how we're going to start. We'll get into the game. It's going to be less of a live com, this one. So we'll get the game going, and then I'll cut to us when we have any good chances. So Troy Deeney's on the bench for Watford, which I think is a bit of a bonus because he's a very, very good player. He's got some good all-round stats, and we've got possession here, and we're coming forward. David Davis looking for a ball. They're quite tight in front of that box, so it's going to be hard to break them down, but we seem to have quite a lot of options. And Hancock brings that one in really nice, and it's into Clayton Donaldson. Can he repay the faith? No, but he knocks it back to Hancock. He looked like he was tricked there, but he's got away. David Davis still on the edge. Turns and bangs one, and he's caught the keeper off guard. Who's in goal? It's Gomez. He's caught Gomez off guard, and he scored his 4th goal of the season. 20-yarder from David Davis puts us 1-0 up. We've had to bring Grant Hall on for Packwood, simply because Packwood was really struggling. But we've got a corner, and we love our corner set pieces. Donaldson's open. If Davis he finds Hall. And Hall on his debut nearly scores. Oh, that would have been the perfect setup I gave him there. But as long as we... Oh, another chance. I was going to say, as long as we can get into half-time, it's out towards Clayton Donaldson again. Donaldson takes a touch. Knocks it in towards the box. I think it was a shot, but it's a poor one. Brought down. Duffy. Another chance. Cadiz. Free shot. Pick your time. Oh, another great save. And Blue's really piling on the pressure. It's back in again. And McLeod. And this time it is. This time it is 2-0. And that front three. And I was right to play Donaldson. But McLeod is the man who puts the ball into the back of the net. 6th of the season for McLeod. What a signing he has been. And we're going to get into half time. At least in the lead here. Absolute dominant performance in the first half. I did tell them to control, and the team talked to them to concentrate after we got the first one, simply because I want them to just calm down now. I'm happy with the way things are going. We just need to slow the game down, see it out, and get the 3 points. So Watford are looking for a way back into the game, and they've got a chance here. They find Igaloho, and here's McGugan. It's a long range, and oh, he scored an absolute screamer. Absolute screamer. It wasn't really a power shot, but he's just kind of floated one into the top corner. What a goal that is, and that was the worst possible start to the second half for us. So there's about 20 minutes left here, and we're going to make a quick change. We're going to bring Donaldson out to that right-hand side, although he has been playing well, but we're going to bring Nicky Maynard on simply because he's got fresh legs, and hopefully we can exploit his fitness now in the last 20 minutes and go and nick a goal, which will end the game as a contest. So it looks like we're just going to see this one out now, hopefully. Really, really good result. I brought Gleeson on just so McLeod could get his applause as he went off the pitch. And there it is. We've got our full-time result. That's 2 wins on the bounce. And now hopefully we can go forward and really push on again. We've got to try and get some sort of run going. The fitness, they're going to struggle, so we might have to make changes on Saturday. We'll have a look at that. But we've kept our 6th place position. And now we're looking at the right way. It is so tight going up here. We've got 3 points gap between 6th and 7th place. So now we are in the bulk of these 4, where we can try and look to overtake Charlton, Reading and Norwich. We'll have a look at the fixtures that we're coming up. We've got Cardiff at home, as you saw there. So here we go, schedule. Yeah, we've got Cardiff, Rotherham, Forest and Blackpool coming up. We'll try and do them in one bumper episode, 4-game episode, where we play them 4 games and see where we are afterwards. I'll try and get that one out today as well. Sorry for the delay in the episodes coming out. Literally just been so busy, haven't been able to get on the computer and get something recorded. But let's have a look at these. You've got Davis impresses again. He's been playing so well. Now, who are you looking at? It's Alan Pardew. He's not looking at one of our players. He's looking at Angela, defensive player. He looks very good, to be fair. I can see why you're watching him, but he couldn't keep out our 2 goals, could he? So we're in the Sky Bet Championship. We're 6th in the table. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in again. We did turn Molineux blue, which was the main aim. Then you got that little cheeky extra game of the Watford at home game. So I'm absolutely delighted with how this series is going. Thank you all for your support. Once again, I did notice the Zigic Maynard poll, and Maynard has now got a chance. He's got a run up to January where he's going to get a few chances, and he's got to prove to me that he should be the man. Obviously, Lou McLeod is playing absolutely awesome at the moment, so we'll hope long may that continue. Thank you very much, guys, and be sure to check out the 2nd episode, which will be out later today. I promise I will definitely get that one out, where we play that bumper 4-game episode. So thank you very much, guys. Please rate, like, subscribe, and I love reading the comments. I'll always reply to you, so please be sure to do that. And apart from that, guys, thank you very much and have an awesome day.